How's she gonna get turned on when she don't feel safe around you? You know what I'm saying? How's she gonna get turned on? A woman gotta feel safe and comfortable. She gotta feel like you know what you're doing. And when you're a mama's boy or when you're relying.
We all know that a lot of times black mothers, mothers period, will baby their sons, coddle their sons, let their sons stay home rent-free until they're 35, cook their meals and wipe their butts and fold their laundry. Meanwhile, they are pushing their daughters out the door. Pushing your daughters out the door is not a bad thing, but do the same thing for your son. And that's why I feel like they have this very unhealthy emotional bonding style, because they're just like, my mommy, she's done things for me that, and it's just like they will never grow up and find a woman that they, first of all, because they're comparing their girlfriend or their wives to what their mom did for them. Your mom gives you unconditional love. No other woman is going to give you that. And let's just call it what it is. So you're looking for somebody to love me like my mommy. No one's going to love you like your mommy. As a mom, when you enable that, you're not doing anything for your son. You're just holding him back. And now we're talking about, well, we're all the good men. They eating Captain Crunch. They're in their footy pajamas still. And it's just like, we have to own up when we talk about black motherhood to making sure that you hold your black sons to the same standard that you hold your black daughters to.
And guys, before we get into the content, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to my Patreon for exclusive content. If you want to see more deeper content from me, I have it on my Patreon. That link is in the description. And also too, if you want one-on-one consultations, make sure you click my link in the description as well. Appreciate you. Well, I agree with everything she said in the video. And I think what we have to understand is feminine women or women that want relationships, they want leaders. They want men who can make their own decision. They want men that know where they're going in life. They want men that are mature, men that are assertive. And typically, men who put their moms first, and granted, I love my mom. Shout out to my mom, I love her to death. But a woman that's in my life that I'm dating romantically is going to be first over my mother. Because to me, for one, I can compartmentalize all of that. So I don't need to put my mom first because I can maneuver without her. And going back to my original point, a lot of us men don't understand that you turn a woman off when you can't move independently. You need mama. I need my mommy. A lot of us need our mommy to operate. And it's sad because, again, when you can't live on your own, you can't be independent in your thinking, you can't maneuver through life without a woman, a woman doesn't want to have to play that role. She wants to be able to sit back and let you navigate and let you lead. She just wants to add on to it. But a lot of us, we want the woman to lead and we want to add on to that. And that is a complete turnoff to women. And I'm not sure if y'all ever seen the movie, Think Like a Man, Steve Harvey's movie, based off his book. And in there, I don't know if it was the first one, the second one, but Terrence J's character, he played a mama. He was a mama's boy. And he was dating, who was he dating? I can't think of her name right now, but he was dating, was it Regina King or Regina? I can't think about who he was dating. But he was dating a woman, and that woman, she felt like she had to compete with his mom. And a woman, which I gotta understand, a woman doesn't wanna have to feel like she has to compete with your mother because it comes off as childish and stuff like that. But a lot of us men, we put our moms first, again, because we don't know how to operate. We're not as independent. We're not being a man. We don't have a plan. We're looking for mommy to guide us because, growing up, your mom is the one that, and granted, this is the same thing with me. Growing up, my mom cooked 3 to 4 times a week. She did my mom did the laundry. She was on us about stuff. She did all those things, but as a man, you have to grow up out of that. You can't operate like that as a man because that's gonna be a turnoff to a woman. Now, there's nothing wrong with looking for the qualities your mother has in a woman. There's nothing wrong with that because I definitely do. There's certain qualities my mom has that my woman has to have because I know how my mom is. I know what kind of person she is. But again, a lot of us, we're putting our mothers first. We're relying on them to guide us and lead us down the way. And you got to learn how to lead that as mom. That is mom. And also too, she brought up in the video about how your mother gives you unconditional love. Like we all seen it where the son could be on trial for murder and the mom still love him. You know what I'm saying? We all seen that, right? Oh, my son, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Like we seen that. So what you gotta understand is your mother gives you unconditional love. And even what you gotta understand is, even if you're married to a woman, that still is not going to guarantee that you have unconditional love for her, because we all know at the end of the day, if a woman has to save her children or her spouse, she's going to save her offspring. So it's like us as a man, you're left out, you know what I'm saying, from that equation. Because as a man, I'm going to take a bullet for my family. But with the woman, it may not be the same thing. So that's kind of the difference. A woman's love is more so kind of conditional based on how you're making her feel, how you're showing up, versus your mom, the rules are different. So that's why you can't try to compare the two. You got to prioritize your life in a way where you give your mom enough attention. Maybe call your mom once a week, but to be on the phone with your mom every day and y'all got to talk every day and all these kind of things, nah, you got to cut that off. We got to grow up and be men. You got to lead your own life, because if you can't even lead your own life, how you going to lead a woman's life? Because a woman, how she going to get turned on when she don't feel safe around you? You know what I'm saying? How she going to get turned on? A woman got to feel safe and comfortable. She got to feel like you know what you're doing. And when you're a mama's boy, or when you're relying on mommy to take care of everything, well, the woman's going to lose respect for you. And without RESPECT, you know what I'm saying, there's no being turned on. There's no following your lead. It's going to be difficulty, obstacles in your way, attitude. All those things are going to happen. And I'm not saying that it's not okay for you to want, it's nothing wrong with a man wanting a woman to do things that your mom does. But we have to go about it in a different way. Because I definitely want my woman to do things my mom does, such as cook, laundry. Of course, I want my woman to do those things, but I still need to be independent. I still know how to do those things without a woman. I'm not looking for a woman to do those things. I can take care of those things for myself, regardless if I gotta pay for it. Like, I don't really cook like that, so I order meal prep. So it's not like I can't survive on my own. You need to be self-sufficient as a man. Because when you rely on mommy and then you have a woman come into your life, and when she picks it up, it's seen, you come off as weak. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that's, you know what I'm saying? Women love confidence. And how can you be that confident as a man when you gotta rely on your mom? What happens when your mom is gone and she's no longer on this earth? What you gonna do? You gonna go in the corner and boo-hoo? You gonna boo-hoo in the corner? We have to learn how as men to be self-sufficient. A lot of times we turn women off because we act like this, we show up like this, we're timid, we don't know how to lead. When you gonna grow up? Because how you gonna fully lead a woman and you still relying on mommy? You know what I'm saying? So as a man, you gotta always have a plan, be assertive, be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the woman feels safe. That's how she keeps respect for you, because without respect, there is no love. And again, you gotta understand, nobody's gonna love you like your mom is gonna love you. Your mother loves you unconditionally. You as a man, like I said earlier, if a woman has to either save you or her offspring, who is she gonna save? All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'm gone.